What's going on, guys? So we're going to be playing beast mode today, and basically beast mode is like horde mode, except it only has 12 waves and you play as the locust instead of the cog. So what I'm going to do in this video is just introduce you to the characters and show what they do, what they're best for, and what it looks like when you do it in the game. So if there's a specific character that you want to see in the description, I'm going to have the times for all of the different characters so you don't have to watch the whole video. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is your first row of characters. I'm not going to read this stuff to you. If you need more time, you can always pause it, but it just tells you a basic breakdown for them. The first one we're going to be starting with is the Wild Ticker, and basically he's really good for just destroying their fortifications. So he's really good at just meleeing through everything. Apparently he uses grenades too, but I haven't got to experience that yet. So as you can see, he moves pretty fast, and he can just move in and destroy all of this stuff. Now we're going to move on to the tickers, and most people should be really familiar with them by now. Basically, they just explode, or if you get shot in the back, then you'll explode and kill yourself. So it's really good to use to destroy their defenses or to kill them. And here I'm just going to show you what it looks like when you kill one of them. And these are the wretches. They stun if you scream, and then of course you can melee people to you. So that's kind of what the scream looks like. This is your melee attack. And here's another better view of what it looks like when you stun somebody. Now we're going to do the Savage Drone. He kind of moves like the cog as far as you can roll, slide, and he has a ritual lantern. So you can use it to shoot whatever. And then obviously it's really good against the humans.
Revive me!
Now we're going to move on to the Butcher, and he's kind of slow, but he can vault over cover and has a giant cleaver, so he's still pretty fun to use. I actually enjoy horde mode now where you can use the cleaver, but this is what he's like. That's his melee swing. You can use it to destroy their fortifications or them, so I'm going to show you a little bit of both. It's kind of slow. We're getting into the second round now, and we're going to start with the Candace. He's got the Gorgon and an ink grenade. So he can also heal. I didn't get to do that on here, unfortunately, because I was playing by myself. But hopefully you'll get to experience that a little bit.
Revive me! Revive me! Get up! Revive me! Oh my god!
Let's do this!
We're going to move on to the blood mounts now. They're really fun. You actually take place of the blood mount, not the rider. But you can still spot enemies for them to shoot at, and you can melee and run. So this is what it looks like when you're trying to spot. and shoot people and stuff like that. It was a lot more fun to use than I thought it was. And this is the Mauler. He's also really fun. I didn't think that he would be either. So he's got his giant thing that he swings, and then his shield, of course. So I kind of just let this one go as far as not worrying about the time, because I just think it's so cool the way that they move. And yeah, basically you just use your shield to block damage, and then melee them. So it takes out the fortifications as well, and the people, which you'll see here in just a second. We're moving into the third row now. We're going to start with a giant Cerapede, I guess that's how you say it. And he's really cool. He's pretty much invulnerable unless you shoot his tail. So this is kind of what he looks like if you look behind you. And I'm going to try to show you what it looks like when you're getting shot in your tail, and then what it looks like when you actually use your attack to block them. So you can use it to destroy their fortifications as usual, or you can use it to just buy and kill them. As you can see, you don't really take any bullet damage at all unless it shoots you directly in the tail.
We've got enemies incoming!
So now we're going to move on to the Savage Courser. It's a lot of fun too. I really like it because if you burrow underground, you can get all your health back. So this is what it looks like. And then you got your leg stomp, which is your melee function, and this is your burrow. So it's a lot of fun to use, and I don't know, it felt kind of slow to me, but maybe that was just a me thing. But once you get on top of people, you can go through stuff pretty fast. So I'm just going to come out here and kill these guys and then burrow under until you get your health back. So this is the Savage Grenadier, and he's got a shotgun and frag grenades. So he's pretty much like the one in the very beginning, except instead of the sawed off, you have a shotgun. Or the retro. I think I said sawed off just then. If I did, I didn't mean to. I meant the retro. Moving on to the Boomer, and if you've ever played Gears of War, you should be really familiar with them. He's got a boom shot, and he can melee, and that's pretty much all there is to his character. And he can climb over cover. Apparently, I left that out.
me!
So we're into the fourth row now, starting with the Berserker, and it is definitely my favorite creature to use. So you've got your thing to slam your hands down, and then of course you can run, and if you run over anyone, it will just completely destroy them, or any of the fortifications. And you're really, really tough as well. So it's just a lot of fun to run through everything. So this is kind of what it was. Now we're going to move on to the Armored Cantus. It's really neat because it spikes out and rolls, which is pretty cool. I'll show you what it looks like when you hit somebody with one of those. And otherwise it's just got a Gorgon, but it's still a lot of fun to use. And last but not least, we're going to do the Savage Boomer. It's pretty much the same, other than the fact that he has a digger instead of a boom shot.